Hello everyone, this is Dr. Jessica Payne, and today I'm going to explain to you the difference between Juice Plus and a multivitamin. I get this question all the time, and it is absolutely crucial to understand there's a huge difference. So Juice Plus is all vine-ripened produce. It's 36 different fruits, vegetables, grapes, and berries that are picked at their peak of nutrition, which makes it vine-ripened. Now there's a big difference between a tomato that's picked from your garden or a tomato from the grocery store. Most people know that difference. The grocery store produce or tomato is often lack of flavor, right? There's often a lack of flavor, or it's kind of like cardboard. But the picked from your garden tomato is usually very delicious and it tastes amazing. There's such a difference, right? Well, the reason is when things are picked vine ripened from your garden per se, what happens is there's more nutrient value. So it's picked at vine ripened, there's more nutrients and there's more flavor. Versus things that are bought from the grocery store, what do we have? Picked weeks ahead of time to put on trucks. So then they are basically shipped from Mexico and areas around the country to ripen on the truck. And so that means they don't have much nutrition or flavor. So the next thing is Juice Plus is 100% whole food. After the produce is picked, they take the peel, the pits, the seeds, the leaves, etc. through a proprietary process, and then they encapsulate or put the powder of these concentrated vegetables and fruit into gummies. Now that's really crucial, and the reason I say that is most of the vitamin C from an orange, actually 80% of it comes from the peel. And in my home, we don't eat the peel, so we're missing out on a lot of vitamin C. Now, the next thing about Juice Plus is that it's raw. What that means is once it's picked and washed, it's put through a dehydration process under 118 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's a cooling process, and that's really critical because it keeps the living enzymes and the vitamins and the minerals to stay intact. Now, every single batch for Juice Plus is tested. It goes through 36 different tests to make sure from the seed down to the seal that it's completely heavy metal, chemical, pesticide, and herbicide free. And that's what I love so much about it is it has an NSF certification and it's kosher certified. So it's safe for everyone. There's no warning labels. We don't have to worry about babies or pregnant women, Olympic athletes, professional athletes, and the typical person to overdose on Juice Plus. Think of it as if you get a little extra Juice Plus, which I highly recommend during the months of a suppressed immune system during the cold and flu season. But what you want to do is you want to double up on that Juice Plus, and that's completely safe. Or my little girl who's 2, she gets into it every once in a while and I see the powder all over her face. I don't have to worry. It's like she went to the salad bar a few more times. It also contains a food label, which is awesome. That's what we want. We don't want a supplement label when we're taking in Juice Plus. We want a food label because it's food. It's also non-GMO. And the big thing is, I find that Juice Plus is so effective because it's bioavailable. What that means is when we put it in our body, it enters our bloodstream very quickly, and there's nothing discarded in our urine. Now, the other thing being that it's non-GMO, it's also wheat-free and gluten-free, which are huge, important things. And the best thing that I love about it is it's encapsulated, which means you can actually swallow the capsules or you can open the capsules and put it in food and different things. And also, you can have them as chewables. And I love the fact that the chewables are completely safe and easy. And some moms who want to start their children really young, which I highly encourage, if they are into the capsules, meaning they're not able to swallow the capsule, they can cut the gummies in half and start giving small pieces of the gummies. So now vitamins, especially multivitamins. I'm going to explain to you why multivitamins are actually not safe and they're proven that they're ineffective. So really you're wasting your money when you go buy a multivitamin. They also contain a warning label, which that's pretty scary. They're very toxic, especially vitamin A and different vitamins that are put into them. If a child gets them, you have to call the poison control. They're also isolated supplements, meaning isolated molecules of vitamins that are all compacted together. And oftentimes they're compacted with fillers that are very toxic, like coal tar and dead animals, etc. GMOs may be present and you don't even know. because it's a supplement label. And again, there's very little restriction on FDA labeling. It's pretty much if they buy the label of it's safe or pure or organic, then they can have that as a label. They're also not bioavailable. I often would see in my office, as I took an x-ray on someone for their lower spine, I would see a huge shadow in their digestive system, and I always knew if they took a multivitamin or their calcium that day because they didn't absorb it. And that's very typical of multivitamins, because most people, you can see your urine leaving in the toilet very bright yellow. That means you didn't get every bit of it, and that's really wasting your money. Also, high heat is used to compress and basically create the tablets of the multivitamins, and that's really damaging. There's no living enzymes or vitamins and minerals, etc. Also, they're not NSF certified, they're not safe. So there may be other ingredients that are present that don't dissolve in your body. And they usually contain wheat, dyes, extra starches, and soy. So be aware of what you're buying, and that's why I highly recommend Juice Plus and why there's such a huge difference between Juice Plus and a multivitamin. I hope this helps, and we'll talk to you soon.